Ah, most esteemed listener, you've chosen a story of great heroics and divine intervention, a tale of godly might in flesh to shape the course of Cyrodiilic history. The story of Morihaus. The stage is set in the glorious but turbulent old heart of the Cyrodiilic Empire during the throes of the First Era, a time of seemingly ceaseless strife and turmoil, as the land was still in the cruel grasp of the Aelade slavers. The Aelade's reign was brutal. Humans lived in perpetual torment, serving as slaves in the grand alien citadels. And it was in this whirlpool of chaos and despair emerged Alessia, the slave queen, chosen by the heavens to be humanity's liberator, a beacon of hope against the alien tyrants. But Alessia was mortal, and all mortals, no matter how courageous, need allies. Out of the swirling mists of divine providence came Morihaus, the son of Kine, born upon the first breath of Kine. A winged man-bull, he was a sight to behold, a demigod, something out of human understanding. The Nords call Kine the mother of men, and this son of hers had a divinely ordained purpose. Kine's divine wind guided Morihaus to Alessia, establishing a bond that would shift the balance of power in the favor of mankind. Morihaus became Alessia's trusted advisor, her confidant, and her strongest instrument in the war against the Aelades. His godly strength and wisdom played no small part in the strategic victories that gradually ensured the emancipation of the enslaved humans. His role was monumental, a weapon tempered in divine fire against the oppressors. His arrival wasn't directed by whims or chance, but by divine mandate, a holy mission, to render aid to Alessia, stand by her side in the revolt against their captors, and deliver the humans from their bondage. Thus, with Morihaus fighting tooth and horn for the human cause, the tide of war began to turn, and the liberation of humans from the malevolent Aelids gradually became a foreseeable reality. Destiny, it seems, was at last willing to braith in favor of the tormented men of Cyrodiil, and it was upon this valiant bull's wings the first era of human liberation took flight. Ah, the heart of our tale. It is here we find the rebellion in full swing, the fires of revolt burning bright against the dark night of Aelade oppression. The figure of Morihaus on the battlefield was awe-inspiring. Out of the tales told by survivors and chroniclers alike, his image formed. A winged man-bull, a fusion of imposing power and divine grace, a testament to Kine's fierce love for her children. His bellow reverberated across the battlefield, a mighty call to arms that could rally the most despondent of fighters, steering in winds of hope amidst the dread of war. Yet, when not met in battle, Morihaus showed a different facet. His voice, capable of ear-shattering roars, could be as gentle as a lullaby's whisper, as natural and serene as the winds that guided him. It was this nature of Morihaus, compassionate and understanding, that drew Alessia closer to him. Their bond, formed in the crucible of rebellion, was hardened and purified into a deep, abiding love. Morihaus became more than an advisor to Alessia. He was her consort, her companion, her confidant. Together they strategized, planned, and led their forces to victory against their oppressors. The Nords, too, came to respect this son of Kine. Morihaus, the diplomat, sought their aid, strengthening the rebellion by merging the forces of men. He became an enduring binding force in the revolt, instrumental in the successful overthrow of the Aelide oppression and the establishment of the Alessian Empire. But herein lies the tragedy. For as divinely driven as Morihaus was, he was not from the world of men, and their hardships and heartaches were a novel experience for him. The bleakest of these was the sting of loss. The death of Alessia, his love, his guiding relic and beacon of hope, marked a critical point in his existence. It roughened, bruised his soul, filling his heart with an emptiness as vast as the void between stars. Yet, it is within this great sadness and emptiness that our tale moves toward its concluding chapter. As Alessia's earthly coil was left behind, she ascended, becoming the first of the dragon blood emperors, leaving behind a world marked indelibly by her struggle and her love. Morihaus, racked by the weight of his grief, began to withdraw from the world of men he had come to dearly love. The once resounding voice, the mighty presence on the battlefield, the gentle guide and counsel, began to fade. He turned away from the matters of state, relinquishing his role in the ever-expanding Alessian Empire. The clatter and clamor of court, once filled with strategies and skirmishes, now held no interest for the bereaved bull. What became of Morihaus remains a mystery to historians and lore keepers. Whispers carried on the wind speak of non-specific sightings, recounts of a great bull spotted in the tranquil Cyrodiilic countryside, its eyes steeped in sorrow, a telltale sign of bereavement. His life, his story, stands as a monument to Kain's divine decree, an epic of battles won, victory savored, love cherished, and loss mourned. The deeds Morihaus performed, his legendary acts of valor and courage, didn't fade with his disappearance. They remain alive, whispered in the winds of Cyrodiil, a constant testament to a momentous epoch in mankind's history. His tale, passed down the ages, imprinted on the wings of time, serves as a beacon to every boy with dreams of valor, offering a glimpse into heroic gallantry of a bygone era. It stokes the embers of courage within them and teaches them the virtue of bravery, the importance of love, and the inevitability of loss. And so does the story of Morihaus, the son of Kain, the winged man-bull of Kain's first breath, continue to echo in the hearts of heroes yet to come. His tale, both inspiring and heartbreaking, remains an integral part of the very fabric that weaves the glorious history of Cyrodiil.